Will you please tell him to stop torturing me? You're the only one he listens to. Since when does Butch listen to me? Millie tries to pinch his cheek. He spins her around and puts her in a fake chokehold. This is the way seals play. We're used to it. Hey, easy. Millie's husband, Mason, swoops in and pulls her away from Butch. He wraps her protectively in his arms. She just had a baby. You can't tell me what to do. I don't work for you anymore, Butch says, laughing. Mason was the leader of the SEAL team until he retired about a year ago to be with Millie and their new baby. No, Millie says, raising her eyebrows. Now you work for me. I'm going to be a much tougher boss than Mason ever was. Millie resigned from the CIA, but the director convinced her to run a special projects division out of San Diego, where she and Mason live. I'm on a month's hiatus as I transfer out there to be her agency handler. Will you tell me how you're going to discipline me, Mills? Butch rubs his hands together. Be as specific as you can. The good stuff's in the details. Mason whacks Butch on the side of the head and looks at me. Are you sure you want to take this Neanderthal with you to your friend's wedding? I don't want to take him at all, but the rest of the team are active, except Hawk, and he wouldn't be any better. I whine. Mills, will you please let Mason have a hall pass for the weekend? I'd much rather take him. Why do you have to take anyone? Millie says as Mason pulls her tighter against him and kisses the top of her head. They're the sweetest couple I've ever known. When I'm around them, I can't help thinking I'm never going to find anything close to what they have. You know how my childhood friends are. They're different than us, I say, sighing. I don't want to spend the entire weekend answering questions about my dating status and/or my sexual orientation. I shouldn't even go. I'm canceling. Excuse us, Millie says to the guys as she takes my arm and pulls me across the patio. She grabs my shoulders and gets in my face. You're going. It will do you good. When's the last time you've had more than a day off? It's only for a long weekend. You know Butch will be a blast. He's just teasing you. I know, I say, covering my face. It's not about him. I haven't been around my old friends for so long. It's not the same anymore. You know how it is when you hang out with people who aren't in the business. I can't even tell them what I do for a living. What do you tell your childhood friends? I don't have any childhood friends. When I left home, I cut all ties. You know that. She takes a step back. And it wasn't healthy. You've kept in touch with Sophie. She's kept in touch with me. No matter how much I ignore her, she keeps coming back. Good. Millie wraps me into a hug. Sophie's cool. I liked her when she spent the weekend with us in D.C. She liked you too. Maybe you should come with me instead of Butch. Are you forgetting I have a baby who's literally almost always attached to me? She squeezes me again before she releases me from the hug. And if you took me, they would definitely think we're a couple. Didn't Sophie already ask you that? Yeah, I think she roots for us to be a couple. She ain't the only one, Butch says as he walks up behind us. Are you still trying to live out that fantasy? Millie slugs his shoulder. We've told you if we ever hook up, you'll be the first to know. And I await that news anxiously, he says as he puts his arm around me. You know I'm just messing with you. I'll behave like the perfect gentleman when we get there. And I'm the best wingman ever created if you require those services. Are you really taking this idiot with you? Millie's dad, Mac, walks over holding her adorable son, Mo. You know I'd take you if Carol would let me. I smile a little too broadly. I've had a crush on Mac from the second I met him. He's a retired SEAL, too. But unlike all these other guys, I find him wildly attractive. He's almost dangerously tough, but it's his boundless tender side that makes my heart ache. You're everyone's first choice, Mac. He's definitely mine, Butch says, taking a step away from Mac.